Hey guys, okay, so real quick video here. I know that some of you guys, when you're worried about how you print things on regular paper to make stencils, your printer paper, and you don't want to go out and buy the fancy paper, or your printer can't take the fancy paper. Well, and fancy paper, I mean the thick paper, like gloss paper and stuff like that to shove through your printer. So you're stuck with normal printer paper, basic economy paper, guys, and you're worried about spray painting on it and it's gonna seep through and stuff like that. First off, I never have a problem with it. They're good for 1-2 uses or so before they're kind of no good. Yeah, as long as you spray real lightly and far enough away, then the paper will last you a while. Actually, I have some regular paper stencils that I've used maybe 2-3 dozen times, and they still work. So just make sure your painting is really dry enough that you can put it down so it doesn't stick to it, and then you can't get it off and you tear the stencil and ruin your painting. And make sure that when you spray real lightly from the top, from like a foot or two above it, and just let it pile up on it, just mist on it, and then do another layer, and it'll be just fine. But so you're worried about it anyways, that's why you're here watching this video. Well guys, just use some packing tape to laminate it and then cut it out. Make sure you have a fresh blade, something sharp, because you don't want to drag the tape. You want to be able to get a good clean cut along the tape. And I tape both sides of it, so when I cut it out, the only thing you're left with is that little edge that might not be covered in tape, but trust me, it'll be just fine for a few uses. But if you're worried about it, it does work. And if you're using it for something like on the side of a car or something, where you're going to use the stencil like that rather than laying down, making sure it's got a nice coating on the outside does help, and keeps it from blowing around as you're using the stencil. So it makes it a little thicker. Just some regular packing tape, cheap stuff from the store or whatever, and just go over it and then cut it out, guys, and you'll have a nice thick laminated type feeling stencil that'll last you a little longer than the regular paper stencil per se. And so that's just a quick video tip for you guys. I do hope you enjoy it. I hope it's useful to some of you guys. Maybe you haven't thought about it, and I've been doing it for a while, and I just never thought about actually making a video for it and showing you guys. So once again, just packing tape. I guess you could use regular Scotch tape, a little thin stuff, but that would take a lot. And I think packing tape works because it goes on and you ain't getting it back off. Whereas package tape, gift wrap tape, little Scotch tape will just probably peel back off and won't work as well. And this stuff is works a lot better, guys. And once again, I repeat, make sure your blade is really sharp, because if you don't have a really sharp blade, when you cut around this thing, you'll be just dragging it, and it won't be cutting the tape, it'll just be kind of pulling some areas of the tape, and then you don't get this clean cut line, and that's gonna ruin your stencil in the end, guys. So make sure you have a really sharp brand new blade for that. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Enjoy the video. You guys keep creating. I hope you guys make something awesome. I'm definitely working on something here for my golf cart. And so keep creating, guys. We'll see you in the next video.